everyone's having a great night or day whenever you guys are watching this. I wanted to do a little bit of a different thing on this channel also. And I wanted to do a little bit of the trickling in and just doing rabbit stuff, but also doing something that I love a lot, and that is giving reviews on things. So the first thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to tell you about this. This was a game changer for me totally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain why it's a game changer for me. And then I got my trusty dusty paper that will read a little bit of stuff about it because I'm not always the best at remembering all of that. So what this is it's a denture, retainer, or a mouth guard or jewelry cleaning pod. So what you're going to do is you're either going to take your teeth out or whatever you have to do for this here, and you're going to stick your teeth or whatever you want in that place there. And then what you're going to do is I always use the Effordent pack, and we're going to take the Effordent pack and we're going to stick that in there. Now it says in there that you don't have to have the Effordent pack in there. That is totally completely up to you on what you want to do with that. This also comes with this too. If you have a retainer or whatever, you have this. So you can either have it for a retainer or you can use it to clean your jewelry. That's totally up to you. So it is for dentures, retainers, jewelry, or anything that you really want to clean. But because I have a denture, I cannot put it in here. So I just put it straight in here. Some water here. And then what I do is I got water in here, and you're going to fill the water. Now up here, right up here, it will say a fill line. You're going to put that fill line all the way up to the fill line. You don't want to go any further than the fill line or under the fill line. You want to go right exactly at that fill line. And then the other thing you want to know is to put cold water in here. Never put hot water in here because it does warm up. So then you're going to shut this, and you have, see how it turns? There we go. So see how it turns, this turns color? And then you got that here. Here is a little bit more. Look at how the bubbles are forming as they're going. Super cool. And then, like I said, the light stays off, and so it doesn't hurt your eyes. And here is what it looks like a little bit, couple minutes. And if I put my finger in there, it's warm water. Now again, I'm in my bathroom, so forgive my stuff over there. And just look at this. Look at this beautiful thing. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you exactly what it is on the different settings, so you know exactly what the settings are. The first setting, when you push the first setting, it is going to be 5 minutes. So you're going to push the first one. So you're going to push the first one. What this one is, it is 5 minutes of ultrasonic cleaning with a steady light on the top. If you wanted the second one, you just push that and it turns into the white light. This is what I use. And what this is it is 10 minutes of ultrasonic cleaning with a steady light up on the top. Again, it's the same thing. You get the UV lights on the top. It only, when you open it up, see? So let's get that, see? Oop. So that stays on for 10 minutes. Now, 3, here's the third one. The third one is 5 minutes of degassing with a breath of blue light. Now, I don't know what a breath of blue light is, or if that was a typo. I'm not exactly sure. But if you look, I'm guessing it's got the light on, and it does say a blue light. So let's see. So I'm not exactly sure. And then if you hit it again, the fourth time, it is, and that's setting 4, it is 10 minutes of degassing and a white light. So let's see what that does. So that's what it says on the Amazon thing. So again, 5 minutes or 10 minutes with the light on, or degassing 5 minutes or 10 minutes with the light on. And you can use mouthwash or any of that you would like to do. And a lot of people are going to ask, what is degassing? Because I asked the same thing. So I looked on the internet and it says, degassing is what removes the dissolved gases like air bubbles from the cleaning solution to improve the cleaning process. But then when I go on Amazon and I look at Amazon, they say to use number 1 or number 2 on dentures and things like that. And if you want to use it on the retainers and stuff, you can too. But they never say, like, they say if you have tough stains to use it on 1 or 2. Wouldn't you use the degassing for that? Because it states on here that it removes and dissolves gases like air bubbles from cleaning solution to improve the cleaning process. I don't know, but I keep the number 2, 10 minutes, and I see a huge difference. If you have dentures, retainer, jewelry that you want to put in here, I watched someone on YouTube, I think it was YouTube, that did it. You could see the nastiness on the jewelry. And I do want to tell you, I was going to show you the nasties that came out of my denture. However, I didn't like that, and I thought, oh my gosh, I don't want to do that. So, because it grosses me out, and I didn't want to gross anyone else out, but I am telling you, stuff does come out of here. I brushed my teeth, and I still got stuff that came out into the water. So you can use the actual, is it Effordent or whatever, the little tablets, or you can use mouthwash. So that's a good thing. I love this product. So I hope this helped you, because I wish that I had more of the reviews on stuff like this when I was looking for something, because I was tired of searching. So I'm glad that I found this little thing, and it saved my little mouth from all the nasty debris and all the smells that come with it. So I hope everyone has a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one.